right, guys, let's go ahead and check out this compilation video. Here we go.
Man asks you to wait for him because he is in a serious situation. The serious situation that he would be a jerk to walk away from is this person has a terminal illness.
Oh. All right, so just to give you guys some context here, okay, she's basically asking their opinion. Okay, what if I wait around until the guy that I'm talking to, his girlfriend or wife that has a terminal disease? What if I wait around until the potential of the inevitable happen? Okay, God forbid if she was to pass away based on the terminal disease and I move in, what do you guys think? Okay, do you guys think I should wait around and, you know, maybe take her place? It's crazy, man. It's crazy what you find on the internet. Truly fascinating. Nasty work.
For me, that didn't change a damn thing for me.
So what are we waiting? Hold on, give me the camera. What are we waiting for to happen?
He waiting for her to die.
Oh my God.
He waiting for her to die. Imagine you in your bed just shriveled up, to come home smiling. Oh, I'm hunting the out of that. Oh, you'll never know happiness.
The woman who has a terminal illness is in one of her most vulnerable states.
Yes, she is.
And you see that this man would prioritize his own life in this moment rather than a person who doesn't know if she's going to make it next year, the next month, or anything like that. When you're in a vulnerable state, when that lady passes on and now he focuses on you, what do you think he's going to do to you? It's in those moments. I am real big on womanhood, but I'm even bigger on sisterhood. If you have gotten to that place to where you value yourself so low that you will mess with a man who clearly is with another woman who has a terminal illness, it doesn't just say everything about that man. It says a lot about you and your character as well.
I couldn't have said it better myself. You can't be that desperate where you're waiting around for somebody to potentially pass away so that you can take her place. And like she said, what happens when you have your own health issues as well? Okay, he's probably going to rinse and repeat and do the exact same thing.
Why are men expected to act like a husband in a boyfriend stage, but you don't feel as though you need to act like a wife in a girlfriend stage until somebody chooses to make you a wife? Make it make sense. If you never displayed qualities of being a wife, why would anybody want to make you one? It sounds like women just never want to put any effort first. Like, we feel like we just have to offer minimal effort and that should be significant enough. That and the cat should just have it in the bag. I don't know about y'all, but if I'm choosing to be in a relationship, I'm in it to win it. Do you want dinner, baby? Massage, baby? Baby, what do you need? Y'all are literally admitting to doing half it and then wondering why you still are not a wife. And they got the audacity to be complaining about why Suzanne's a wife before you. You haven't showed anything. You're doing what any other do. Stand out.
Hey man, she cooking. Okay, that's a fact. What am I getting before I actually put a ring on you? Okay, I mean, that's just what it is. If you're showing wifely things before we get married, that's gonna incentivize me to potentially marry you. Okay, especially in a time where arguably marriage doesn't really benefit a man in 2024. Give me a reason to protect and to provide. The women that understand that, okay, that acknowledge that and actually put the work in are the ones that are winning out here. Point blank, period.
This is a very nice comment, and I think one of the reasons why I'm single, if I were to be honest with myself, is that I was blocking a lot of my blessings. I always thought I was going to marry a black man. I've only seriously dated black men, and for the past few months or so, I've only been on dates with black men. And the more that I go on dates with black men, the more that I realize majority of black men, at least single black men who live in New York, do not want black women. This is just like anecdotally with friends and their dating situations, with my own situations.
Anyone from New York, feel free to comment below. Let me know what you guys think, okay? Because, you know, I did a poll on this channel about 2 years ago. At the time, I had about, I think, 60,000 subscribers, something along those lines. But I asked the question, you know, if you were to find a black woman that's fit, feminine, and friendly, would a black woman be your first option? Okay, and 98% of y'all said yes. So black men want black women. Okay, the thing is, and we've talked about this on the channel, it comes down to the attitude. Okay, it really does. The demeanor. And a black man is more likely to date outside his race. Okay, he's more likely to find peace and quiet and find a woman that's fit, feminine, and friendly. Okay, black women are less likely in comparison to a black man to date outside the race. Okay, so she's probably noticing more black men dating outside the race, just kind of out and about. That's not because other races were their first option. It was more so they were looking for peace and quiet. And let's be clear, there's currently a drought to find a black woman that's fit, feminine, and friendly. Okay, so if you're out here chronically single year after year, not finding a black man to commit to you, okay, because she's in her 30s, she has a whole TikTok channel talking about dating and going on multiple dates and, you know, dating in her 30s, and you're out here chronically single and you're not finding a black man that will commit to you, although black men want black women and there's a shortage of fit, feminine, and friendly black women out here. I mean, if we're keeping it real, what does that say?
I'm just walking around, I'm seeing so many black men who are not with black women. And so for a while, I had this vision of my life and who I was going to marry, and I was going to marry a black man. I was going to have that sort of black love. I was going to have these dark chocolate Hershey Kiss babies. Like, that is what I always saw for my life. But the past few months, I realized that I don't know if that's going to happen. And so it took me some time, but now I think I'm more open, more than now, than dating outside of my race. I don't know why I was pushing so hard to be with this group of people who like really doesn't want us. A few months back, I was on a date. I did not make a video about it, but this guy basically said that his type is Sydney Sweeney. This is a black man. And I was just sitting across from him like, what am I going to do with that information? Obviously, I don't look like her. She's beautiful, she's great, but if that's your preference, why are you on a date with me? So now that I'm more at peace with that idea, that vision of mine not coming to fruition, I'm hoping that by making peace with that and letting go of it, I'm letting in room for something else and something incredible. So, whoever that might be. So this summer, I'm going to focus on dating outside of my race. And if someone comes along who happens to be a black man and it works out, that's great. But it is no longer the main focus when it comes to dating.
The black man's the reason why, right? The black man is the reason why I'm failing. Okay, it's truly fascinating. And I mean, listen, if she wants to go and date other races and maybe she's appreciated somewhere else, I'm not gonna knock her for that. I think ultimately we should go where we are appreciated, regardless of the other person's, you know, skin color. Woman in her 30s, you're gonna have to compete a little bit harder because you're competing with women that are younger. Okay, that's just what it is. But hey, she probably doesn't want to hear that because it's the black man's fault. So, you know, wish her all the best. It is what it is.
One thing I learned about dating the man with potential, those men almost always stay the man with potential. They very rarely become the man who lived up to that potential. Back in the day, I dated some guys who just weren't where they should have been in life. I stayed with them thinking, just give it a couple years, they will evolve and become this new man. You're gonna run into them in like 5 years and they're gonna become the person that you needed. Every case, when I ran into those guys years later, they were in the same exact position that they were in when we were together. There is nothing wrong with dating the man with potential, as long as you're realistic about whether he can actually fulfill that potential and whether you're willing to wait until he does.
Let me know what you guys think about that, okay? Because we all know more or less that these modern women just want to wait at the finish line, okay? They don't want to put in the work, foot to pavement, and grind with you, okay? Pour into you, invest in you. Add to the campaign of greatness. Okay, a lot of these modern women don't want to do that. Okay, and for the women that want to do that, salute to you. Okay, I see you in the comment section, adding value to the channel. So again, salute to you and keeping an open mind. If you've worked your whole life to build yourself up to get to a point where you're now reaping the benefits of the hard work that you've put into, you got to be extremely careful nowadays as to who you allow in your circle. Okay, I rather tell a woman, listen, I don't got any money, right? I'm just a regular guy. Okay, see how she treats you.
Reason why women don't work on themselves is because culturally we were taught that we are enough regardless.
That's true.
And that's not saying that, okay, we are daughters of God. Like, yes, we are valuable, we're worthy, we're washed with the blood, right? But oh my gosh, especially in this time.
Facts.
It don't matter what you do. You are a prize, right? It doesn't matter. Especially once that girl, what's Steve Harvey's daughter name?
Lori.
Yeah, she did a interview on the red carpet that went viral, and it's like, what's one thing that you want to, you know, tell the girls? Just remember you are the prize. And the women ran with it, and I think that did such a disservice to actual emotional growth for women, actual mental growth for women, actual spiritual growth for women, because it's like, no, that's actually inaccurate. It doesn't matter how bad you are, it don't matter how good you are in the bedroom.
A lot of these modern women just want to gravitate towards anyone that's going to validate their delusion. Okay, not realizing Lori Harvey is a good-looking woman. Okay, she probably has a lot more leeway to be a 3 or 4 as long as possible because, you know, she looks good. Okay, the average woman looks average. Okay, that's just the bottom line. You know, Lori Harvey has the resources, you know, a personal trainer. She's probably eating the best foods, so on and so forth. And as a woman gets older, her body starts to change. Okay, her thyroid and, you know, different hormones in her body. So she may not necessarily be able to maintain the body that she had in high school at the age of 35. Okay, I'm just saying. So to tell, you know, women out here that, hey, you're the prize, and you're gonna find a guy at 40, a high value guy, to save you at 40 is completely ridiculous. It really is.
Why we don't go 50-50 in our relationship?
So we don't go 50-50 in our relationship because I work 70 hours a week and I pay all her bills. She a stay-at-home girlfriend because we don't got no kids. We live separately, so I pay the bills at her house and my house, take care of her like the queen she is. And you do stuff. What you do? Just let them know what you do to pack my lunch and stuff like that.
Yeah, sometimes I'll pack him like a little Lunchable to go in his lunchbox, or...
You make the best Lunchables.
I know. You like the pizza ones or you like the sandwich ones?
I like the ones with the crackers in it and the cheese. And
yeah,
the
ham. Little sandwich. Yeah, little cracker sandwich.
The Capri Sun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're trolling here, right? I mean, it is the internet. You just don't know nowadays, but let's keep going. Let me know what you guys think.
He usually gotta buy him his own self something else because he act like, I don't know, sometimes he act like he's still hungry after that, which I don't know why you still hungry after I just packed you a lunch. But
my check go direct deposit to her account every week. I don't want her to feel like she ever got to go out and work for anything, so I got my stuff going direct deposit straight to her, and then I have to ask her, can I use my money when I need gas and stuff like that? Because I've been using that money to go towards, you know, my nails. If y'all men out there want a pretty woman, y'all gotta do stuff like this. Is this how you get them? I'm actually about to have to go to work in 30 minutes. I gotta go get dressed. I'm not even dressed. I just wanted to do this video because y'all be chiming in on our relationship all the time. But if y'all want us to do a part 2, letting y'all know other reasons why we don't go 50-50 in our relationship, let me know.
Piggybacking off what he said, if you want a good woman in your life, why would you not want to pay for everything she has, pay her bills, you know, get her toes, nails, stuff done? I just feel like a real man would do that for his woman, especially if he loved her. You love me, right?
I love you. Kiss me, man. Kiss me first. No, kiss me on the lips.
Not right now.
No, kiss me on the lips.
Stop.
Stop. Stop.
After you get off work.
Yo. I don't know if this is real or not. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know. You just never know nowadays with the internet. I did look at their TikTok. They're the couples that, you know, basically share their life story on the internet. But let's just assume for a moment that this is not real. Okay, you do have these kind of simp scenarios where he's paying for his rent, he's paying for her rent, he's working 70+ hours a week, and then he's also depositing his check into her bank account. Meanwhile, she's packing him Lunchables. That's crazy, right? You have society that's trying to champion this type of behavior. Okay, you actually have parts of the internet that will call a man like this a real man. Okay, anytime a woman calls you a quote unquote real man, you know you messed up, right? Because usually when a woman calls you a real man, it usually benefits her, okay, not necessarily you. So I don't know, man. But let me know if you guys think this is real, okay? Go ahead and provide me some feedback. And until next time.